Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel. Yep. Preview for our game tomorrow away to Crystal Palace down at Selhurst Park. We are back in action tomorrow night. Are we glad we are back in action tomorrow, Mason?
Aye.
Feels like a canny while, doesn't it? It felt a little bit like an international break, us not being able to play for 10 days. But we're back. We are finally back. That's what it's all about. So, here you go. You know what to do, guys. If you do enjoy tonight's show, remember to give us a thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results as always. Please, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, and you really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help me the channel grow as well. That bell notification as well, because that will let you know whenever we are live or a pre-recorded video takes place on the day as well. So that will keep you notified is what coming up on the channel week in, week out. And feel free to donate if you would like to do so. And if you want to become a member for just 99p, hit the join button to become a member. You'll be put into the next prize draw we do on the channel as well. One comment has come in from Mr. Andrew DB, and there he is. I hope you are well. So, yeah. Well, let's dive into it, Mason. Not going to be in a bit of an easy game tomorrow, but I think we should have enough tomorrow to win.
With the way Palace has been playing these last two games, that's changed my prediction a little bit with like obviously playing against Palace, because before then Palace were playing poor.
Yep.
But I know they've managed to beat Liverpool, they've managed to beat West Ham.
Yeah, they have.
It's not going to be. I thought we would have went in there and try and be a bit of an easy game for it, but
it's not going to be really.
It's the exact opposite now.
We haven't got a great record down at Selhurst Park as well. The last win there was back in 2020 when we won 2-0 under Bruce. But before that, we haven't got very good records there as well. We just really haven't. I mean, when was the last one before that? I kind of think off the top of my head.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I think it's been a while before when we won in 2020. I'm pretty sure it is. Again, I could be wrong. But, yeah. So hopefully we can get a good win. It's not going to be easy, but hopefully you never know what could happen tomorrow. David says it is shocking what they did to Gateshead. I fancy 3-1 Newcastle tomorrow night. I mean, Mason, I know if you want to take it away with them, go on, because you had a little visit down there to see what was going on with the protests. So go on then.
I'm Newcastle and Swansea fan by heart, but Arsenal scored, by the way.
Already.
And I'm a Newcastle and Swansea fan by heart, but I mean,
you do like to go and watch Gateshead as well.
It's my hometown team. I know I'll go and watch them in Shields, but Gateshead don't get the fans because of the stadium, but for what's happened in the past few days, it's been gutting for myself, but more so for the ones who follow them week in, week out. I mean, I feel for them, mostly, and the players and all, because they've been let down for the way they've been playing last season. They've been let down completely.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna have a rant on Friday, but honestly, it is gutting. It really, really is.
And no wonder these protests are coming out now, Mason. I mean, Gateshead are appealing their decision to see if they can still play in the playoffs. We'll wait and see what happens. But yeah,
honestly, it's been good. It's the ones who following. It's the ones who I feel for. And I only go over for when like Newcastle at home, but
one of them I've watched who does a lot of.
But luckily enough, Adam Pearson was there tonight, so.
You were telling me. One of them are guys I do watch who tends a lot of the Gateshead games. He's called Dan. He's also got a channel as well. AB Sports something. I can't remember what
AB Sports 30.
That's him, yeah. And he goes and he was absolute, and he was really, 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 really.
I know quite a few of the Gateshead fans
went through what
the die-hard ones.
Because he does travel away to watch him as well.
For me, it's just it's everybody who connected to the club I feel for, because I just go there because it's me hometown team. I just feel gutted for the ones who work hard to go to games week in, week out, home or away, whenever it is.
Yeah,
that's who I feel for, and honestly, my heart goes out to every single one of them, because I'm from Gateshead. It's my hometown team. I like go and watch. I like go and watch them as well as Shields.
Yeah, I would like to get back to watch, because I've not been to watch him for a while, so I wouldn't mind getting myself back to one of it again.
If he's in the chat, if James Sharkey's in the chat, he'll be the exact same. But it's
yeah,
Gateshead.
Absolutely, a lot of people will be as well. Hopefully, they can win this appeal, because it deserved it. Because when you're in a playoff, you've got a chance of winning it. There's a chance of winning it, and if Gates had got that win and be put in the football leagues, that would be great.
But the fact is, as well, the team who were supposed to be playing tonight were really pissed off. The fact they weren't happy with what's been going on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
The fact is, as well, Connor Hall plays for him as well, who's Lewis Hall's brother. I mean, I just feel absolutely gutted for Gateshead. Everybody connected with Gateshead, because it's just so good win to see what's happened with Gateshead.
It really, really is.
And I know you sell, and I know you sell Sharky, I think Tom Lynch as well, who usually follows Gateshead and all, but every single Newcastle fans for Gateshead at the moment, like.
Yeah, absolutely, we will be as well, because it would be great to see what Gateshead are good. They've got a chance of getting through, but to see what's happened is So yeah. Anyway, good evening, Lee. Evening, Peter Mason and everyone. He's gone for a 3-0 win for us tomorrow. Come on, the mighty tune. Good evening, BS. Evening, boys. Hope you're well. Yep. Evening, Peter Mason. How he's doing tonight, lads? Very well, thanks, Gordon. Brian, good evening. 1 billion spent, and the team is stinky. Yeah, it's already 1-0 to Arsenal in the game.
I trust that scored, by the way.
Coffee, good evening. Peter Mason says, Ian, hope you're well, Ian. And how he's doing tonight, good at about what the council did to us. Yeah, there's a lot of fans who are really, really unhappy with it. I love going to Gateshead games too, but you can see why the council wants to sell the stadium. 850k a year to run gutted. Wow, 850 grand a year.
And with the limited resources Gateshead got now, but the fact is as well, and I haven't watched the video of what League from Newcastle Fans TV put out earlier on in the day, but Newcastle could, because you've seen them. The ladies have been playing there, and the 19s have been playing there in the Champions League. It makes a lot of things easier after just try and buy Gateshead Stadium.
Lee says Jim Radcliffe getting a new TV series he's starting in Wazzle Gummidge. I mean, I can't stand him already. I actually called him Cat Weasel Samira. On John's show, someone came up. He looks like Shadrach Dingle from Emmerdale. One of them, or the one that Tony said was from Last of the Summer Wine. That was funny. I can't stand Jim Radcliffe at all. He's going on about the whole Ashworth deal. It's called You Pay Us the Money for Him. He played hardball with us with Lingard. We're doing the same with Ashworth. So get it in your big heads.
Yeah, man. It's only 10 minutes in and now.
Big coffee, 50k a year is PIF champagne bill. They mismanage the stadium. They can sell the stadium with a 10-year. They are looking for an operator, not a direct sale. And again, Jim Radcliffe is Man U's PG. He looks. I'm sorry, but he looks nowhere near like him. He really, really doesn't. So anyway, good evening, Wayne. You well? I feel sorry for Forest to win. They should have had 3 penalties. Do you know what? Yeah, I agree. I think Forest were blatantly robbed of 3 clear Stonewall penalties.
But the fact is, I just want to say this now. That comment on X was fucking pathetic. I'm just saying it was fucking pathetic.
Mm.
They should know better.
Yeah, but you can understand why they've come out and saying about it.
If they're pissed off, don't put anything on Twitter because they'll make it even worse.
They're bound to get some kind of bollocking in some way, but you can understand why they've come out and said it all. That's the thing.
No, I can't stand that.
Even in after dash off, no problem. Ian 3-1-2 tomorrow anyway. Good. Oh, hopefully he's going for a win. Ian, Wayne just welcome him, saying hello to people. Just putting it out there. I saw Madden Jamie this afternoon near Parkland's rumor is that they're going to buy the massive space and build a new training ground for the men's, women's, and academy. Wow, interesting one there, Brian.
Very. In the know, Brian?
I would say Brian's in the know as well. Again, people just saying hello to each other in the chat.
I see Celtic nearly bottled it on Saturday at Aberdeen.
Yeah, and it's another old firm derby in the cup final as well. Anyway, let's get into potential players coming back. It's a possibility Callum Wilson may be back tomorrow.
I'll probably see him on the bench.
Yeah, we know he's going to be on the bench now throughout the rest of the season. He's not going to start. There's no way he gets ahead of Isak as well. Never gets ahead of Isak. With the way Isak's banging in the goals at the moment, there's certainly no way he gets anywhere near that start lineup. But you suppose, Mason, it's a player back. It might give us a bit of an option because you could probably thinking Isak, he's played a lot of full 90 minutes, I think, for the past couple of games as well. So maybe it'd be good to maybe just give him a little bit. But
if we're cruising in the game, then we as well.
Yeah, you probably would think that, yeah, as well. Absolutely. I'm not sure what's happening on with Trippier just yet, but the news is today, Mason, that Willock and Miley are done for the season, unfortunately. Willock, understandable. There's something not right with that Achilles of his. Hopefully he can get it properly sorted out when the season is finished. Miley, again, I can understand because he's a young lad.
You want to...
So you can understand he's a very young lad. So is Eddie protecting him?
Yes, in a way, same with Willock. Because whatever European competition we're going to be next season, he'll want some of his key players fit. And Lewis Smiley is, I can say it now, he's one of the key members of the squad now.
I'm never in the know. I can't stand them people. Well, Brian, so we are not those kind of people as well. Good evening, Paul. The median fan Isak counts all over Bruno and Isak today. Yeah, there were. Particularly TalkSport read again about seeing that if Isak gets it's something to do with Isak possibly getting a new contract, it could be. There's some things that we might not like or we may fear the worst of and things like that. I mean, just nah. Chelsea just can't get out, says Brian. Well, and they're missing Cole Palmer tonight as well.
Still shit.
But yeah, I think sees Trippier's in the team tomorrow.
It could have been 2-0 in the first 10 minutes. To Arsenal.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if Trippier does make it. But do you know what, Mason? It wouldn't surprise me if we kept the same lineup against Spurs.
I think we will, because I've had 10 days rest. Palace. Oh God, Brian. We've had 10 days rest.
Yep.
So we've got it, and Palace have played West Ham, and I don't know if Palace played Sunday. I mean, they'll be rotating the squad. I feel like we'll be keeping our squad together.
Yep. Yes, Beard Diffel, he's our leader. what I heard anyway. Even Wayne said something about it as well. We don't know. He was supposed to be thinking, I think it's Ellie pulling a fast one. Well,
sake, beer.
I'm in the know about thingy's new lass. Good. We all know what he's like. Harry Wayne, I think he got his new lass from Portugal in 27 in the prior lose. You're buying the new Adidas Kids, Pete? I probably most likely will be.
See me.
I probably most likely will be. Anyway. Okay, then. So, yeah. So that's a newest injury. It looks like Wilson's back. If there's talk of Trippier coming back, great in a way as well. But we know, of course, that Lewis, Smiley, and Joe Willock are now done for the rest of the season. There's a possible chance of Joe Linton, Pope, possibly maybe for Burnley.
I mean, and I've Burnley up the tempo in the past few games, but now with Sheffield United. But I mean, Burnley's been up in their tempo a bit. Because I think that game against Burnley will probably be a bit more tougher than the one in September.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, Man United are shit. Fuck off.
If Trips is fit, he plays simples. He could do. I see you renewed your season ticket for next season. Absolutely, I have. Have we done the same, Mason?
No, not yet.
Got time to do it, but
I need to do it.
Got your tickets in the same corner, Pete? Absolutely, Andrew. I'm happy where I sit. And there's a chance I get spotted on camera a lot now. Particularly when we scored a goal and the players are coming over to that side where I am pretty much close by to. So that's all I'm going to say on that one. So, yeah, the season ticket renewal was opened at 10 o'clock this morning, and I got straight in there and made sure it was done. Good spot where you sit like, yep, I've had a few people messages, and it's always gets spotted on the TV, whether it's Match of Day on Sky, you name it. Yep. I was going to go down to Palace, but the last time I was there, I think you were there, Pete. That away stand is shite. You cannot see out. The last time I was there, Brian, was just after we got our new takeover. It was Graham Jones's first game in charge. And yeah, the view I had was absolutely diabolical. That's what happens when you get restricted view. And you can't, do you know what? You can barely see out as well. That is the problem. When you go to Selhurst Park, you can barely see anything there. I've been once, and yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to go. I could have had tickets. I could have got possibly tickets for away, but it's a midweek game. Midweek games are unfortunately a no-go for me due to work, unfortunately. But the time I went to Selhurst Park, my God, the view I had was absolutely, it was just horrible, absolute horrible to watch. Just to where I was put that day. Good evening, Julie. Hope you're well. People should wear a bright pink bead hat, then we can spot you. Absolutely not, Lee.
Use Pokeland, one of Pokeland's caps.
Absolutely not, Mason. I think I was in the same row. Oh, bloody hell, Brian. Just saying hello to each other. Yeah, it's because when we were there, when Wilson scored, yes, it was when he scored the backhand kick. That's the only thing. That's what I caught. But you could barely see when the ball was like being taken like for long kick for long kicks or goal kicks. You didn't know where the ball was going. I had no clue where the ball was going. Good evening, Archer. Good evening, bro. Hope you're well, Mason. I think for us to qualify for the Europa League, we need to beat Palace, Sheffield, and Burnley. 59 points should do it. Maybe 60. It's a possibility.
Oh, Sheffield United got beat off fucking Burnley 5-1, man. Oh yeah, God, you should be back with them, man.
Oh yeah, we should do.
But the fact is, match if they get result of Man U, no matter fucking hell.
But the worst ground is West Ham. Jesus wept. I've been on London Stadium twice, and yeah, I can see why some people are saying it's not one of the greatest because of the how far the pitch is from where people where people sit as well. Yeah, absolutely. What could go in our favour, Mason, as well, is that we've had a 10-day break, whereas Crystal Palace have only had a 3-day rest.
Which it will be, because Palace played on Sunday, 2-day break.
Yeah.
Got back, they'll be back in it on Monday night. So it's a bit of a blow, sucker punch for them only had to. Fucking hell.
He says Berwick he won 18 win the other day. Jesus.
Arsenal could have been 3-0 up in the first 20 minutes.
Mm.
And I'm not joking.
Not been to the new West Ham ground out here. It's not the greatest, Julie. It's a big stadium, don't get us wrong, but it's the pitch is too far from where it's not close enough to people at all. That's the problem. Jesus wept, you got that scene off Hellraiser Pete. Oh, did I know? That's something I've learned. Well, fair enough. There you are. Okay, then, if that's where I've got it from, fair enough. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think it all depends, Crystal Palace, because they've only had 3 days rest. Well, we've had quite a bit of a break as well. So, anyway, let's Mason, let's go through on Palace's injury list who they have got unavailable for tomorrow.
Okay, so they're missing Sam Johnson, Enquiries, Lerma, Matthias Flanker, and Marquis. So
I think Holden's actually missing as well.
When I looked on Flashscore, it didn't come up. With
apparently, he suffered. He came back for the West Ham game, but I think he's picked up another injury.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I think some of those are decent players, particularly Marquis, who's a really good centre back. Jefferson Lerma could be a bit of a blow one for them, but I think the two best players for them in their side is definitely Michael Elise and of course Eze.
Can you say what one player is shite is Hudson Edward? I'm just taking the piss because he played for Celtic.
Don't think he's been playing as much of games, but it's Mateta that've been going up front, and he has been scoring some goals actually. So that's another player you could probably add to their threat as well. But the biggest two are definitely Elise and Eze for me. So those are the two of the biggest danger men for Palace. Because have you noticed? I think Palace, it looks like they've played slightly a different way now. And they've been getting results as well.
It is, especially with the new manager coming in.
He's done quite a well job.
But the fact is as well, he'll probably want his own players in the summer. That's if he gets back.
He probably will. Mind you, there'll be teams sniffing around Eze and Elise, though. That's the thing.
There's loads after Elise, like the ones who have seen Arsenal.
And we know that Palace's ownership is not well. I know their fans cannot stand them.
I know Arsenal and Man U wanting Elise. I haven't heard anything but Eze, but yeah, you're seeing like obviously with Palace's ownership, they used to spend money on like. And if you look at the signed Benteke, Klein, Nathaniel Klein, who's still there. Obviously, the biggest one. The biggest one. I don't think Palace are the same with Wilfred Zaha. They're not the same with Zaha.
I think some of the players have done well
because
fulfill.
And I had that shite move to Man U, and obviously went to the inbred capital of Wales. He went to the inbreds. But I mean, yeah, once he went back to Palace, I feel like he'll improve a lot. And look what happened. He did, and look where he is now. He's a Galatasaray. About
That's what I heard. It says Wayne.
But the fact is, Palace aren't the same road. So.
Archer says, I have been to the King Power Stadium twice. Would you take Wilfred Ndidi on a free?
Oh, nearly an own goal. Fucking hell.
Who could have scored an own goal?
Arsenal have been all over Chelsea. Ndidi it's an interesting one. Because I can't say Ndidi staying at Leicester because of the whole FFP saga with it, Leicester. I can't.
Fair enough.
I would give him a shout because we've got Harvey Barnes. Look what Harvey Barnes has done. If Ndidi did the same, Ndidi's decent. Ndidi's decent, yeah.
Brian says, I remember going up to the press box where the Newcastle press were to talk to George from the Athletic. I looked down at the pitch and I thought I was in an airplane, says Brian, because of how quite high up it is. Good evening, Mark. Good evening, Pete. And apparently Leicester are 1-up on Southampton.
Fatter will score for Leicester.
So Leicester within a chance of getting automatic promotion.
Yep.
Very, very interesting. So, yeah. We just want a performance down there, Mason. I mean, the way performance is not the greatest as of late. I did think we were great at Fulham, but we scraped a 1-0 win. It's going to have to be... But again, Palace will not try and make it easy for her at times.
Won't. The way we've been in the last two games.
I mean, the last season when we went to Palace, all of our chances were straight at the goalkeeper as well.
And the fact is, now that was the time when we had that shite run.
It was a little bit, wasn't it?
But at least we're coming back in after beating Tottenham 4-0, so...
Yeah, so we are going to be filled with confidence. We are going to be should be full of confidence after thrashing Spurs. And it's all about getting the points now towards the end of the season as well. And what do we think of this, Mason? What do we make? I don't know if you've seen it yet. The Anthony Gordon interview with Gary Neville.
I didn't hear it, but I've seen some key quotes on what was said. And yeah, he could have went to Chelsea, turned them doing, came to Newcastle. He loves it up here.
Evening, Mark and Pete.
You know what it is? He would have wasted his career if he went to Chelsea, right?
Brian thinks we're going to get 69 points this season. I don't know what he's on. We're not going to. I don't think we can get 69 points now. I think.
Paul Galad said the last game of the season is against Tottenham in Australia.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah, and that's all we'll say on that as well. Film down in Whitley Bay. Yes, it was in Whitley Bay as well. But you know what? I thought the interview was absolutely brilliant. I mean, look, it's how he's very honest about himself. Like, why he said he had to leave where he was born to come to Newcastle. Because he came out and said, if I stayed at Everton, there's no chance of winning anything. Because with the absolute how state Everton are in at the moment, it was just pretty much scrimping and scraping pretty much every season now.
Well, the fact is as well.
Where does Anthony Gordon? We've been playing in Europe. He's got a chance of more up winning something up here than what Everton are going to do now.
Fact is as well, Everton could be going at administration and all that, and obviously.
I mean, I've said if this 7-7 does its takeover and takes control of that club, I think we've all said Everton are well and truly screwed completely.
I think they're going to do what Portsmouth did. I feel like that's going to be a Portsmouth Mark too. Because look what happened to Portsmouth. But look, credit where it's due for where Portsmouth are now. They're back in the Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Look where they are now. On that decent. Their owner used to own fucking Disney, man.
Watch that interview was class, yeah. It was incredible how mature Gordon is, and of course the Everton fans were at him after the interview. There would be one there, but he was never ever going to achieve anything with you lot. Absolutely not. Yes, he may be a local boy there, but what was he going to win at Everton? The current situation with Everton are in at the moment, nothing. Apart from battle relegation any time, where Gordon was probably at times was carrying that team forward.
I mean, I can see Everton going into administration in this summer league. Because I can't see them surviving, and obviously,
I mean, it's been nearly third time lucky for them.
Administration's looking for them, like.
I mean, look, they've just been really just getting it in the last time, and it's just been. They'll always find a way to dodge going down, but I don't think it'll possibly be third time lucky for them. Possibly next season if they're still in the Premier League. I don't know. But it's a totally lot of unrest at Everton, and then there really is as well. So here you go. Anyways, we may as well get into the lineup then, shall we? Predicted lineup for what you think it's going to be. Make sure you get yours in the chat and let us know what you think the start lineup is going to be for tomorrow. So apparently 777 have invested 200 million into them. Interesting, but again, it doesn't sound convincing if they got this. If this takes over the club completely, well over there. Brian's going for a 4-1 win. So, right then, so we'll be kicking off Mason with the goalkeeper.
Dubravka.
There you go. Yep, absolutely, Dubravka. Right. So we go to the back four. Was it a back four last time? Oh, Julie's going 1-1. Okay. I know because some said it's not going to be a very easy game, so I can understand. Mark thinks the squad be unchanged tomorrow. Well then. So in it right back, or is it right wing back? It's going to be Jacob Murphy again for me. Okay then, Mason. Who's going into centre back?
Sure.
Yep. And I think back in the centre back will be Emil Kraft again for me.
I was going to go with Byrne.
It could do. Or do you think, because one the left back now, Mason, you may as well just...
I was going to go with Lewis Hall.
I think this is going to be unchanged, Mason.
No, because Lewis Hall was only rested for the Tottenham game. He's had 10 days rest. I feel like he'll start tomorrow.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to have to do a swap with Emil Kraft and go Byrne at centre back now, and we'll see Lewis Hall at left back then. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that was the thing. Lewis Hall was rested, wasn't he? Just due to a bit of thingy, wasn't he? So okay. So you've got Lewis Hall at thingy, right then. So it's back to me again. So midfield now. This man's in there straight away. Can't get suspended now because of the yellow cards unless he picks up a straight red or 2 yellows. But there you go. He's going to be so key for us tomorrow. And like he has been the past couple of games as well, because he's just been unstoppable, Bruno. And the next one in midfield, Mason.
Who was in midfield last time? Anderson.
Yes, there he is. Ellie Anderson, who's been brilliant as of late. And we know it's going to be Longstaff for the last one in the 3 midfield. Mark thinks Livermore was fit. He might play instead of Murphy. He could do. Even Ian thinks it'll be the same line up, reckons. Brian says 7.77, that 200 million is a loan to get the stadium done. I tell you why Everton are fucked. Is because they're trying to sell assets off to raise funds to buy Everton. Oh, well, and there you go. Squad the same, just one change, and that will be Trips on a fit. Guaranteed he's our leader. But I think Burns done well to step in and be a leader as well. But you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if Trips comes back in anyway, so... But we'll wait and see, I suppose. Okay, so we're going to attacking 3 now. So you take the left side, Mason.
Oh, Gordon.
Oh, I got him too quickly there. Well, I don't think Gordon will play on the left. Because we've got to keep the front three the same, as I meant call this show as well.
I got my Barnes.
There he is. Yep, it's the Harvey Barnes in there as well. And yep, taking on the right side, Gordon on that side. And the last one through the middle, Mason.
These are.
Ooh, very interesting. So this is our lineup. So Dubravka and goal. We'll go with the back four of Jacob Murphy, Fabian Sher, Dan Byrne, and Lewis Hall. So we'll have took Emil Kraft out the side this time, because Hall was just dropped because of a little bit of probably not straight up to match fitness as well. But we'll wait and see. And we're going with the midfield 3 of Bruno, Elliot Anderson, and Sean Longstaff. We're going with the attacking 3 of Harvey Bonds, Anthony Gordon, and Alexander Isak. So let us know down if Eddie's going to go with what we've gone with, or if you think that you should keep the same squad as Spurs. Fair enough. We've just gone what we think it is. But again, it wouldn't surprise me if other players like Trippier come back in as well, or we play a recognised right back, or if Tino does come in, we play a recognised right back in that position as well. We just never know what Eddie's going to do tomorrow. That's the thing. But we certainly, as Lee's just said, our defence does have to be full strength tomorrow. Our defence definitely has to be at full strength tomorrow, because Palace, I've heard teams, they went and got a result in Liverpool, which I think was well deserved for Palace, I must admit, because Liverpool, the chances they had were absolute. It's like if the players had flip-flops on their feet because they couldn't find the goal. And Palace fully deserved that. They absolutely trounced West Ham.
Apparently they're getting that manager who was going to get Liverpool from Sporting Lisbon, West Ham.
But now I'm hearing it could be they're looking at the Feyenoord manager now?
Yeah, you know what? Apparently I've heard that West Ham want...
well, it's not, but apparently it's a strong favourite.
Yeah, I'm on you. Lopetegui. West Ham want Lopetegui. It was at Wolves.
But I know for Liverpool, when Klopp goes,
one final manager.
Final manager. Yeah, they do. On a slot.
I've seen. West Ham. I've seen they wanted Sporting Lisbon manager and Julian Lopetegui, which apparently he still lives in the country.
All right.
He still lives in. Knockers Sinclair had a Wolves fan on, and he said that when we beat them 3-0, he said that Lopetegui still lives in the Midlands.
All right, fair enough. Of course, we'll get our score predictions ready for when we do the end. So I'll just put in mine first, but we'll get them out at the end, and we'll see if me and Mason are going for same scores. or we're going for something different. So, yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what people... So I've got mine in. So we getting ours in, Mason?
Aye.
Is it different to mine?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Okay, then. So, not close. So, there you are. Good evening, Sam. I hope you are keeping well.
Hello, Sam.
And I've got to say, Sam, that quote about Miggy was class. I've got
Why?
to say.
What you say about Mickey? Like,
You know,
no, because I didn't watch it because I was out.
it was quality based. You'd have to go check back on the last show there previously on TV.
When was it the need?
The one before that.
Monday. I watched it on Monday.
No, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. I'll have to watch it. Oh, she
He
said.
runs like you can't. Yeah, I was waiting for her to say it. He runs like a chicken.
I've heard it now. I think he does, you know. I think he does.
Yeah, absolutely. Andrew's talking in from Twitter this time. But Mr. Flem's going for a 3-2 win as well. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very interesting game tomorrow if we get the win.
So, Sam says that, but looking like a chicken, but he's the double of that kid from the In-Betweeners. He does, man. He's the double of that kid from the In-Betweeners. The one who says Manchester.
Oh yes, absolutely. Andrew's going for his crazy 7-0 wins as he always does. Sam's going for a 3-1 win. So he and Julie with their chickens. Clash shouts as Sam as well. So but hopefully we can put on a couple. I've just shared this game's not televised. Which is the thing, unfortunately. Well, it'll be on some which we're not going to mention, unfortunately. But again, you do feel a bit thief for the fans, but we know we travel what day of the week. But again, all the way down south of London, to go and watch. But again, on a very late night, people having to take day off works at times. But yeah, long journey. But our fan base don't care, do they?
If I went, I would have got the train to the Newbies. If I went, I would have got the train down.
Yeah. But I would say Selhurst Park is not one of the greatest grounds of all time.
Shithole. It's a fucking shithole, man.
Well, particularly where if you put in restricted view, absolutely. Merseyside Derby is the game on YV. Yep. Shite for fans, time off, childcare and cost. Absolutely well said there, Sam.
Most definitely is.
As well, so yeah. But let's get the win tomorrow. Get those points so we can guarantee Europe for next season, because Europa League is definitely a possibility we can go for. Champions League, I think, is out the question, unfortunately. But Europa League is definitely a possibility, and I think that would be great.
We've definitely got a chance on Saturday with where West Ham's got.
Yeah, I mean, West Ham are absolutely falling like a ton of bricks at the moment. And it would just be great just to pull, because I don't... when is Manchester United... They play... Well, they're the same kickoff as time as us. And we could stay above Manchester United as well. Because I would just hope... Because I would just love to see us stay clear of them, even though they're probably going to beat Sheffield United, unfortunately. But if we get our win, that keeps us above them. But TV, I meant... No, it's fine, Julie. 100% we need Europe to keep and attract players. Yep, absolutely we need to. Because we need to build around our really good players. The likes of Bruno, the likes of Isak, and players like them. We need to build around those players. But it has been going around that... that has been going around as well that Eddie has apparently said to pretty much all of our players our contract. They are going to be moved on. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And hopefully we'll listen to some offers for some players who are in contract and need to be moved on, unfortunately. The likes of Miggy Almiron, unfortunately, need to go. Again, sorry, Clover, if you're watching.
Who's Clover?
She's been on John's channel. She's from Australia. She's on John's channel. She's a big, massive fan of Miggy. So, and she loves Miggy apparently. So, yeah, players like him need to be moved on now. Unfortunately,
is the sales contract up in the summer?
No, he triggered another year, but he's
Derek,
missing. But he's missing because of an ACL.
Derek, once the sales fully fit, he's gone up top, mate.
Aussie Mag, who loves Miggy. Yeah, absolutely, Julie. She does agree Miggy needs to go as well. And Longstaff, I said I'd be happy to listen to offers from as well, because soon as Tonali and Joe Linton are back fit, there's no way Longstaff gets ahead of them, unfortunately, as well.
Gillespie come back to Scotland, won't he?
Well, yeah.
Good evening, Ian.
Migs, bye. Pimple patch is done. Good chunk of change for him, says Sam. I think we can get up to 20 million or just a bit more for Miggy easily. Plus, he only has one foot, a left foot, won't use his right. Yep. According to Arsenal fans, Bruno and Isak are going to Highbury. All I can say is go away. Definitely not. They could. Oh yeah, the corner was it about how much for both of them? 150 for both of them in total.
That's a lot.
No chance as well. Sam says if an offer comes in for Longstaff, they're taking it fine for low and end rotation, but we have outgrown him. Yeah, we have. We know he's been playing with an injury as well this season, but he's only been getting the starts as well because of who we've got missing. No Joe Linton, still Tonali suspended. Willock's now out for the season as well. I
hope Leeds and Leicester are coming for Longstaff.
Yep. 150 million, he said, for both idiots. Yeah. Entitled twats, 150 million for both. You're having a laugh. Plus, why, in a way as well, why should we do business with Arsenal after when we beat them and Arteta whinging like a little child as soon as we beat them and gave them their first defeat of the season?
Nah, what it is, he only does business with Man City. That's it.
So, but 150 million for both. Really? 75 million for the pair of them? Or one just a little behind, one a little bit lower? Nah. Definitely not. Their fans are rabid lunatics as well, says Julie. There's some canny Arsenal fans as well, but there's a lot of definitely deluded ones.
Can I say what I think of one of the Arsenal fans? A little specky cockwomble.
Yes, I know who you're on about. Ty. Yep, in particular.
Little cockwomble, man.
At least double that, but I'm not going anywhere. Definitely not to Arsenal. Yeah, absolutely. No. Ruffy Bernisian, hope you're well. Sell Longstaff and Willock, get Zielinski on a free and Edison for 26 and still be in profit. Edison, I'd love Edison. He's a cracking player for Atalanta.
The keeper?
No, of course. They're from Atalanta. He's a great CDM.
I was only joking about that.
And Sam says, well said, Mason, about...
Thank you, Sam.
This is the Rafid Bernisian. Yeah. Great thing you said there, Mason, about we know who likes to appear on one of the biggest football fan channels in the country. Yep.
He's up there with fucking Gorbridge, who I can't stand.
We know Goldbridge. We know what Goldbridge is like as well, but
Goldbridge just sits there in his room with his fucking hoodie and his fucking PG fucking pants on, dirty cunt. He just sits there with his hoodie on and his fucking pajama bottoms, man. How
Well, that's him for you, is all I can say.
He's not a Forest fan at the end of the day.
Yeah, I saw like Edison. Can you imagine our midfield? Yeah, absolutely. I would love Edison as well. Cracking, really good player. Did very well when Atalanta played Liverpool at Anfield. I think he was partly involved in. Did he assist the goal? I can't remember one of the goals.
And then that kid on Chelsea scored, didn't he? Who played for Chelsea?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Absolutely as well. So yeah,
that Mario Perisic, whatever he's called.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so remember to get your score predictions in. We'll get ours in just a few minutes. And is it going to be 3 points tomorrow night? Again, we don't have the greatest records down at Selhurst Park, but there's a time where that's got to end.
I hope so.
I know the last win was 2020, but I still can't remember when the last win was before that. I keep forgetting.
I'll have a look.
But I'm pretty sure it was a while before that, quite a while ago before we beat them 2-0 back in 2020 under Bruce. He has the physicality of J7 with skill. He certainly does. And the fact is, if he's available for 26 million, bargain. If there's rumours we've been looking at Gibbs White and Paddy Forrester caught about 60 million, I think I know who I'd be choosing. Edison all day long.
Mm.
I'm just gonna have attempted a look about our record against Crystal.
I'm looking it up now. Wait, I think I've got a head-to-head record.
You've got it. It's away we're looking at. So it was 0-0 last season. 1-1 last season. Well, not 1-1 a couple of seasons ago.
It just came up with the last 5 games. Last five games. Jesus Christ. Come on, stupid freaking thingy.
I think I've looked at it. I think I found it. The one before 2020, I think the last win was back in 2013 under Pardew.
No. That cup victory.
I suppose so, but I was looking at the league as well.
When Riviere scored.
I did. Yes, I remember that. I was looking at the league, actually, not the cup game. So, 100%. Let's look outside Prem for Marquee.
North American fucker.
What is it?
You nearly broke fucking Tomiyasu's fucking ankle.
Oh,
again, twice to 2 fucking players.
Is he? Is it? Who is it?
He's got Kaysor has been let off again.
He's been let off so many times as of late.
He nearly broke fucking Tomiyasu's ankle, man.
It just shows if they're getting rinsed tonight. Shows. Yep. When Cole Palmer sounds like he's now out of the team, that's when Chelsea are going to be in a real struggle. 100%. Let's look outside for marquee signings. Prev gives us in UFC tax does. See, I think he plays for Napoli. Stats compare him to Bernardo Silva. Plays centre midfield and left midfield. Very interesting, that one. Yeah, I think he really sounds like a really, really canny player as well. Well, then, we're going to get into score predictions now. So, again, if you haven't got yours in, get them in now. And we'll start with yours, Mason. So, this is what you've gone for tomorrow.
Newcastle, Isaac and Gordon for Palace, the brother of one of my all-time favourite players for Swansea, Jordan Ayew.
Jordan Ayew?
Aye, he's one.
He's terrible, man.
Oh man, his brother's one of my heroes, man.
Jordan Ayew. Oh God, Mason.
Heroes, man.
Jordan Ayew, he's terrible, man.
He's in my top 3 all-time favourite strikers, man, along with Boney and Michu.
Oh, seriously, Jordan Ayew?
You want to ask?
I don't think the bloke can hit a barn door half the time.
Who would you rather have, Andre or Jordan? Oh yeah, be serious.
Oh, I don't really rate the pair of them, to be honest.
Nah, fuck you. You're talking about my hero there, man.
Well, he might have played well for at Swansea, but he kind of he's bloody rubbish for Palace.
I was on to put Andre there, man.
Fair enough. And I think Sam's just having the thingy. Even TD always mentioned about how poor Ayew was as well.
You know who I prefer out with the both of them, anyways.
Anyway, this is what I'm going with for tomorrow. So there we are. Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle United 3. For us, I'm going to go for... I'm going to go 1 for Isak, 1 for Gordon, and 1 for Harvey Barnes. So I'm going to say all of our attacking 3 are going to get the 1 goal each for us to get 3 goals. Crystal Palace, I'll go with Eze for them. Not Jordan Ayew.
I was going to say Gabriel's injured.
Yeah, there you are. Don't let Billy... Aye, yes, Billy was saying it. Oh, if Billy's watching this... I think you may get pelted, Mason.
I said it for Brennan Johnson. What's his face? Ben Davies, but none of them scored. But who look at, for example, for Sheffield United, I want to get Ollie McBurney and Ryan Brewster to score. There we can.
Imagine J7, Bruno Tonali with Edison, Zielinski, and Anderson as backup. Yeah, that would be cracking that. We are serious contenders next season. Absolutely, we are. Get rid of the Deadwood. Get some really good new players in for next season.
Oh, please, Sam, no.
Thank you, Sam. Oh, yes, Sam. Thank you. That's a great reminder. I'm not going to forget that, hopefully. Yes.
I'm going to put a sticky on Friday then.
You're not putting the sticky, unfortunately, mate.
I'm fucking after Nottingham. God.
Oh. So that was what I'm going for tomorrow. So Newcastle. So what an idea she's come up with there. Anyway, so we're going to start to pretty much wrap up the show now. So I'll be back tomorrow with a watch along.
Look at it. Remember that time when we played Swansea at St. James's Park? Who scored? Who scored?
We know
he scored. He fucking scored then, man.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, but he's not the same player as he was. That was about 6-7 years ago now, Mason. So, and he's
still scoring on Wednesday.
Oh, good grief. Anyway, so tomorrow, watch along, 7:30 kickoff, half an hour before the game starts, so it gives us a chance to run through the lineups and discuss how the game is going to go, how we think the game is going to go before the game kicks off as well. I'm just hoping it's a victory tomorrow, and it just keeps us up with those chances of hitting Europe for next season. So that is what we got coming up. Of course, next night day will be the match review and the player ratings, and I'm going to have to squeeze in the preview and PD's football live show quite close by either on one of the days, or I might see if I could do possibly player ratings for Palace and preview possibly on the same night, but we'll wait on the same day, but we'll wait and see. But you will be notified as always what will be scheduled for this channel week in, week out. So do make sure you stay tuned as well. So You will come prepared, Mason. Absolutely. Yeah, you can.
Oh, God.
David Curry was better playing Mason now, playing for a Darlington and now Forest. That way the lad says Sam, absolutely. You must be drawing his pension by now. Being great show tonight. Good night, everyone, and take care, says Julie. You as well, Julie. And Sam, just take care, everyone, as well. Remember, guys.
Let you know I'm pulling the sickie.
You're pulling no sickie. Age concern is his medical team. Absolutely. Anyway, guys, remember, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, hit those thumbs up. It does keep us up those set results. So please make sure, again, if you have enjoyed, hit the thumbs up. Again, please, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, or if you're not yet subscribed and you really, really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. That bell notification as well, that will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video takes place on the day as well. So that will keep you notified what is coming up week in, week out on this channel. As always, if you'd like to donate, feel free to do so. And if you want to become a member, it's only just 99p a month. Hit the join button. You'll be put into the next prize draw we do on this channel as well. So down to the last few comments. Night all, cheers for tuning in. Evening all, remember you're a one ball, says Andrew as well. Well, then, guys, we'll see you all later, everyone. So until tomorrow night, see you later, everyone. Good night, all. Away the lads. See you later, everyone. Take care.